County Commissioner Bob Harvey. It's my honor to be here, finally. We had this scheduled, but obviously weather had other ideas a little while ago. But we're really excited to get this started, the Neshaminy Greenway Trail. So on behalf of the County Commissioners, Commissioner Marseglia is here. Commissioner Girolamo was unable to be here. There's a lot of people who put a lot of work into this, so for quite a while. So I know there's a lot of anxiousness about getting this rolling, and we have a lot of speakers today who are going to be talking about their role in this. But this is just another example of making government work for the people of this county in a way that benefits them, and doing it in a bipartisan fashion, so that we can just build more trails. It's the one thing that is pretty unanimously popular everywhere, is more trails. So to begin, I'm going to introduce the state senator for this district, Frank Farry, who's brought along one of his assistants. Yeah. Okay. Senator?
She's actually really good at digging, so I thought since it was a groundbreaking, she could help with us. So this is Harper and our latest Farry edition. So appreciate the opportunity to be here with you today, here on behalf of Representative Hogan as well. I do want to take a moment to mention the passing of DCNR Ranger Campbell, unfortunately, last week in his service to the Bucks County community. Our thoughts are with his family, his fellow DCNR employees, and also our first responders that did an excellent job out there over the course of many days. But I appreciate the opportunity to be here today. It's always great when parks are expanded in our county in terms of the opportunities they offer to our community, and I appreciate that the county is taking advantage of some great programs we have through the state to actually fund it, because we obviously want those dollars, the programs we established in Harrisburg, we want those dollars coming back to our community. So I want to thank the commissioners for it, and Harper and I look forward to walking these trails in the future. So thank you very much.
Next we are, as you may know, we're in Middletown Township, which is a great partner and home to Commissioner Marseglia, who was a supervisor here for a long time before she became commissioner. Representing Middletown Township is their interim township manager, Nick Valla. Nick? Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you and welcome to Middletown Township. Core Creek Park is the absolute gem of Middletown Township in Lower Bucks. We are so grateful that the community is expanding and investing in our pedestrian infrastructure here in the township. We're so excited to see this project come to fruition and are happy to be a proud community partner. And on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, thank you all for being here. And we welcome you to Middletown Township.
Thank you. We do have also representing Congressman Fitzpatrick's office, Brendan McCusker.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brendan McCusker. I'm a constituent advocate in the Congressman's office. Thank you for inviting me. On behalf of the Congressman, I want to say thank you for investing in the community, beautifying the community, and giving the residents of the 1st District another beautiful place to enjoy our wonderful Bucks County. In that spirit, the Congressman wanted to thank the Planning Commission. So I have a citation here thanking the Planning Commission, as well as a folded flag that we had flown over the Capitol building in D.C. in recognition of this trail. I don't know who I will accept that on behalf of, but thank you very much, and thank you for investing in our community. This is yours too.
Thank you, Brendan. Work like this goes through a lot of levels, not just the Planning Commission here in Bucks County, working with the township, working with other county agencies, but also working with some of the other groups that focus on transportation issues and just the quality of life and how to make our communities all over southeastern Pennsylvania better. Representing the Delaware Valley Regional Planning Commission is Ariel Moran.
Thank you, Commissioner Harvey. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Bike Month while I'm here. Like many nationwide, we're celebrating the significance of bikes, including their ability to connect people to our neighborhoods, to our downtowns, and natural areas such as this beautiful park, Core Creek Park. It is my first time here, and it is beautiful. I see why you call it a gem. DVRPC is excited to support our partners in Bucks County as they continue to develop this beautiful Greenway Trail, which is part of the region's Circuit Trail network. Investments like this one provide many benefits for communities across our region and embody a number of key goals established in our region's long-range plan, which is Connections 2050. And these include providing for safe, non-motorized, active transportation, increasing access to our region's green and open spaces, and encouraging economic opportunity that leverages our region's unique features, such as our abundant parks. DVRPC, for those of you who are not familiar with us, DVRPC assists municipalities, counties, and others throughout the region in the planning, design, and construction of trails for all to enjoy through our Regional Trails Investment Project. We also provide actual implementation support and technical support, and have a few other different programs and tools to help completely build out the 800-plus mile network of the circuit trails that we have. So this project will open new access to Core Creek Park from surrounding neighborhoods, extend the reach and impact of the future Neshaminy Greenway Trail, and add a unique feature to this verdant and expansive park. So thank you for including me in this celebration. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Ariella. As I mentioned, really this is, moving things with parks and forward, whether it's improvements like trails and others, is really a bipartisan effort. We don't have Commissioner DiGirolamo here, but I do have Commissioner Dimer-Seglia is also here. So thank you for being here.
Good afternoon. Just briefly, I was on DVRPC, I guess, back in 2015 when we were talking about the circuit trails, and I thought it's never going to get here. And here it is. So if things really do happen. I was a bike rider and rode to Newtown all the time from my house in Levittown, and I always thought that was kind of cool to get here safely on those major roads. But I had my knee replaced a couple years ago, and so now I have a whole new form of bike riding that doesn't let you get on a regular road. So I am particularly grateful, as many people are, for the safety that these trails provide so that everybody can exercise safely. Thank you.
So the person who knows the most about this project and is going to be able to give you the most detail about this project is our transportation planner, senior transportation planner from the Bucks County Planning Commission, Rich Brailer. Rich?
Good morning, all. As Commissioner Harvey said, I was the project manager on this, or official cat herder, for all the work it took to get here. I won't bore you with the details of the hundreds of meetings and thousands of emails it took to get here. So back in 2018, we hired Gilmore and Associates to design the trail for us. After a lot of work and a lot of behind-the-scenes work, this is a great project, and with every great project, it takes a village to make it happen. So I'd like to tell you a little bit about the project and then do basically a shout out to those people that helped us get to this point. So the project is about 0.9 miles, runs from basically where we are and runs over the lake with a 150-foot floating boardwalk. The concept of the floating boardwalk, I can't take credit for. That was actually our former trails planner, Paul Gordon. That was his idea. As with all ideas, it's like, are you crazy? That'll never work. Well, here we are. It's pretty cool. It's going to be the centerpiece of this trail. From there, it'll parallel Tollgate Road and then go up to Ellis Road and cross over a small bridge and then back out to Woodbourne Road, where we're going to make improvements to the official fisherman's little parking lot there to make it a little bit safer. The access will come off of Ellis instead. So with that being said, I want to basically thank everyone that supported me and our project over the years. Let's start with the commissioners. This has been the best commissioners that I've ever worked with in my 35-year career, especially when it comes to this, but also in other ideas that we work on. Then we have DVRPC. led by Ariella. Dan Snyder was our project manager. He helped me herd the PennDOT cats. And then Joe Banks, he was involved with helping us get the funding we needed to make this happen. That's a big chunk. The commissioners paid for all the activities up into construction, which is a percentage of the actual construction itself. So that's a huge, huge relief for us, and we get to use those funds to do it. As I said, Gilmore was hired. I want to shout out to Chris Green, who spent a lot of those hundreds of meetings with me. And I also want to thank JDM. They are the contractors, Dylan and Jack. And then Mike Goodman is from TPD. He's our construction inspector. Does a phenomenal job. We've only started a couple months ago, and I can see he's going to do a great job. Lastly, I'd like to thank Evan Stone. He's the latest in 4 or 5 executive directors I've had in my career. Definitely the most hands-on, best guy to work with. So with that, I'm not sure everybody's aware, I am retiring in about a month. And although my dream job, we play left wing for the Philadelphia Flyers, this was a close second. So I'm going to end with that one.
So, yeah, I wasn't sure if Rich was going to make that announcement here. Obviously, people within the county know that, and others, I'm sure. But I am very, very glad that we're able to break ground on this project when Rich is here. And the fact that he is really somebody who is a consummate professional. Just in the short time that I've worked with him, it's just an unbelievable amount of respect for how much he cares about the work he does. It's not just about coming and punching a clock and just, putting, tab A into slot B and then going home at night. It's really getting these projects done for the people of this county, doing it well. And so we will definitely miss him. I want to thank him for this work and everything. On behalf of the commissioners, thank you, Richard. Thank you. And we do have, of course, I know she's excited about having this added to her system, but Angie Nagel, Director of Park and Recreations for Bucks County, is here. So, Angie, you'll be, thank you for being here, obviously. I know you had a long commute to get here. So, and Steve Knoll from TMA, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Okay. And I believe that we are ready to start getting shovels dirty. So, all right. Ready?